It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. On the hill here today, Zach Eflin.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Now a fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
But a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Rip to third. Over to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Royals. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Baltimore. And towing the slab, Seth Lugo.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch misses.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Fastball is outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Adley Rutschman. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. upstairs. And that's ball one. Rutschman over at first with one away. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Ryan Mountcastle, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And it's fouled away. The pitch. And a curve misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Caught him looking for the K. One left for the Orioles. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Eflin back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. As a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
And here is Michael Massey. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Let's go, Zach.
First pitch just misses. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
MJ Melendez in the box now. Takes strike one. Two on, one out. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one is inside. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A gigantic blast. And they tack on three. It's 3-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So up next, Michael Garcia. There's a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Kyle Isbell. On a bounce right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royals grab 3 on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back, bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And it's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Cedric Mullins stands in now, looks at that one inside. Just off the inside edge.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
2 down, nobody on. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's inside. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jordan Westburg stands in now and watches strike 1. That missed by a lot, and now it's even 1-1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at second, 2 down. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That to right. Renfroe getting an angle on it. And that is that. And the Orioles leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Jonathan India at the plate. India starting as the designated hitter, hitting leadoff in today's game, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Misses outside at 1-1. That one missing inside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Up the middle. What a stop. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. There's a strike. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. That one blasted deep to right. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And he swings over the top there.
1-1.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. On the corner for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Baltimore, leading off, Jackson Holliday. Popped up. And a foul ball. Just missed.
That's just out.
Off the
that's
plate,
outside.
and it's 2-1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson struck out swinging his first time. Late with the swing there.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fouled off left side. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's downstairs and outside. That one off the mark, and the count now 2-0.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. Rutschman retired. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail it here 4-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Start of the fourth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Now one missed, and you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Eflin done for the afternoon, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher on now, Colin Selby.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
First and second, no outs. MJ Melendez, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Massey over at second. Renfroe on at first with nobody out. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Yennier Cano up and throwing. Dominguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's downstairs. It's 2-2. On the ground to short, could be 2. The flip to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. So digging in, Michael Garcia. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. There's a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Runners at the corners, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one 95 to finish him off.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back there. 1 run is in, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run scores all the way from first. It's 6-0.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jonathan India, 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. In for a strike, 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that
Inside,
just
ball 1.
misses. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Royals 7 and the Orioles nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now, Ryan O'Hearn.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And
That's a
ball
ball.
one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is downstairs.
2-2 the count.
Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fastball is
that's out.
outside. And there's a
Ball
ball. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fastball in for a strike, and now 2-2. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Well struck left field. And it one-hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Struck out looking his first time. Just
that's off the
missed.
plate.
Right through there for a strike. And 1-2. Runner
One
at
ball,
second here, one
two strikes.
gone. Next
Oh,
offering
that's too high.
upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball,
Good late
2
movement on
strikes.
that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Renfroe towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. One left for the Orioles. Not going their way. It's 7-0. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Selby back to work. Hard hit to third. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a good eye there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Massey at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying. Stretches out and holds it in. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Cedric Mullins. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them. So,
fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1. Inside, just missed. The Royals up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low. They say you win.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. And that one misses up and in. Counts full, 3-2. Center field, Isbell on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 down. And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holliday. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So now back to the top of the order. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Rutschman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Holiday, the lead runner, out at second. Henderson at first, 2 out of the inning. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Orioles strand a couple. They continue to trail 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. High fly ball out to left field. O'Neill sizing this one up, puts it away for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. He's already homered in this game. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. And misses inside. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Garcia, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's to third. On to O'Hearn. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Royals bats are quiet there, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Bottom of the 6th, and now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. In there at the knees, And the count is 0-2. Bullpen action for the Royals. Angel Serpa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Stratton, the right-hander, also getting loose. And now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And he chases that one. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Up and in, 1-0.
1-0.
Fastball is outside. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. O'Hearn at first, one gone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Royals 7 and the Orioles nothing. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yennier Cano.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
India in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1. Fought off foul. And that skips in the dirt. And that's ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Witt stands in here, takes ball one low. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Ball.
That one missing inside. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So one left for Kansas City, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cuttings.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Seth Lugo done for the day. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Angel Serpa.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 7-1.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So, man aboard. Jordan Westberg will hit next. Just missed. Mullins stands at second with no outs. On the ground, right side. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one ripped to left and foul ball. Base knock right field. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. Throws to second. And in at second with an RBI double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
One out, runner at second. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball
Runner
one,
at
no
second,
strike.
2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
On the ground to third, Garcia. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Royals 7 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Lifted in the air out to left. O'Neill. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Massey batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one way outside. And it's 1-2. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Just missed. That one ripped, but foul. 2 outs. That misses, and it's 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one
3
not
balls,
close.
1 strike.
3-1. Hard hit, but right at him in left. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're still on top 7-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chris Stratton.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Sam Long getting ready to go. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Melendez hauls it in, and there's one away. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first offering is not close. The Royals leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And delivers outside. And he walked him.
4, take your base.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Going to count 1-2. Mountcastle, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's outside. That one ripped. there. It's a bomb. And they're chipping away. It's 7-4. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Chris Stratton won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And the 1-0. Fouled off to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field now.
Left field, way back there. Melendez going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike. Inside, ball 3.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
2 down, nobody on, and that's too high. Ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one in triple digits. Yo 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball,
he's in a
2
great
strikes.
spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
They get the force, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 7-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Just
Ball
missed.
two.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And
Ball
that one
that's
off the outside edge. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill makes the catch, and there's one gone. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Fires to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Royals 7 and the O's 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Carlos Estevez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And that chops in for a strike. Estevez, a 6'6" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
No ball, 2 strikes.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The Orioles trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next
Ball
offering
one.
is downstairs. One down, base is empty, and a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one high in the air to left center. Isbell sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. So they're down to their final out. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
2 down, nobody on here in the last half of inning number 9. Ground ball, and this should do it. Massey on to first. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.